Hello boys and girls, welcome to this presentation. My name is Mr. Mohamed Eljaroshi. Today we're going to talk about Unit 3, Lesson 4, the basketball game. As you can see in this picture, there are some players and they're playing basketball here. Now, let's look at question A. Read the results of a basketball game. Guess the meaning of the words in red. As you can see, these are the results of the game. And these are the words in red. We're going to talk about them today. Opposites. This is the result of a basketball game. Opposites means that these words are opposite to each other. As you can see, we have Al-Afriqi 60, Al-Ahli 54. So we can say Al-Afriqi won the game. So won is the past of win. Very good. Number 2, Al-Ahli lost the game. So won is the opposite of lost. Very good. Number 3, Al-Afriqi beat Al-Ahli. And number 4, Al-Ahli lost to Al-Afriqi. So beat and lost are opposite to each other. These words are very important. We have to focus on them. Now let's move on to question B. Read and work out this conversation, then listen and check. Listen to the complete conversation. As you can see here, we have Hassan and Samir. They are making a conversation together. Samir's questions or Samir's conversation is missing. We have to read Hassan's sentences and then complete them with these. You can stop the video to do this and then come back and check. Now let's check together. Hassan: Samir, that was awful. How did we lose? Which one do you think he said? Very good, it's F. It was my fault. Hassan, I was terrible. So number 1, F. Very good. You, at least you won a few points. Which one do you think it is? Very good, it's C. What? You won more points than I did. You always do. Let's face it, we're not very fit. I know. Other people are fitter than us, and they can run faster. They can beat us at anything. Which one do you think number 3 is? Very good, it's A. What can we do? We have to get fitter. So number 3, A. Let's have a competition. Just you against me. What do you think he said to him? Very good, it's D. Good idea. We'll have a 100-meter race, a swimming race, and we'll do the high jump. So number 4, it's D. High jump? But I jumped higher than you last week. What do you think he answered to this one? Very good, B. That wasn't in a competition. When shall we have it? So number 5, B. Next weekend, swimming, running, and high jump, okay? The last one is E. Okay, I'll see you next weekend at the sports center. Very good, guys. Now, you can check in the back of the book in this conversation, number 21. You can find it by using this, Unit 3, Lesson 4. You can use this to check your answers and then finish the conversation from here. Now, let's move on to the next question. Read the conversation aloud. Discuss how the students feel friendly, angry, happy, or sad. What do you think in this conversation they would feel? You can read the conversation from the back of the book, on this page. And once you finish it, you can answer this question. Now, we can make this question as a discussion. As we heard, they are arguing about who's better than who. And I think that one of them feels very angry because he wanted to win the game. Now, let's move on to the next question. Question D. Now do exercises A and B on pages 35 and 36 of the workbook. Let's move on to the workbook. Question A. The workbook, Unit 3, Lesson 4, the basketball game. Question A. Study the speaking tip, then look at the pictures below and tell the story of the competition. Speaking tip, saying numbers. There are 60 seconds in 1 minute. There are 100 centimeters in a meter. We use a decimal point and say 12.5 seconds. 1.45 meters. This is the way of saying numbers in sports. We don't say 45, we say 45. Very good. Now I want you to look at these pictures. As you can see here, we have 7 pictures. What can you see in the pictures? Very good. I can see a competition between Jane and Mary. They are competing for running, high jumping, and they heard someone calling them for help, and they went and helped them. Very good. Now, let's read the question. Now, write the story of these 2 girls. You have to tell what happened in the story. I'll give you an example on how to write this story. We can start it by saying, first, the girls ran 100 meters. Mary lost. She was slower than Jane. Mary ran the race in 13.2 seconds. But Jane ran it in 12.5 seconds. Then they did the high jump. Mary beat Jane. She jumped higher than Jane. She jumped (1.45 meters). And Jane jumped 1.4 meters. Next, they went to the beach. For the swimming race. Suddenly, they saw a boy in the water. He was shouting, "Help!" because he was drowning. The two girls jumped into the water and swam to the boy. They saved his life. Later, Mary said to Jane, "Well done, Jane. You were fantastic." Now, you can write a story like this, and you can make it short, you can make it long. What matters is that all of the information are there. All of the information on the pictures, you can use them in your story. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.